Good evening, sports fans, and thank you for joining us here on Table Rock Sports as we bring you the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today, the South Medford Panthers host the Crater Comets. The sport is volleyball. This broadcast is brought to you in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for Table Rock Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our wonderful title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore. Lithia, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, or visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Just under 13 minutes to go until the match begins between these two squads. We're going to step away for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll bring you the starting rosters for both squads. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
Medford School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will
wear my mask at all times.
And broccoli. I will
maintain physical distancing.
Stay arms length apart.
I will
wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will
stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
Welcome back to South Medford High School in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. My name is Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is John O'Forey, and we are getting you ready for this volleyball matchup between the Crater Comets and the South Medford Panthers. Let's take a look at the rosters for both squads. First, for the visiting Crater Comets in their road blacks, we'll start off with sophomore number 1, Kendra Biddle. Number 2, sophomore Katie Stidham. Number 3, junior Amara Stromberg. Senior number 4, Tessa Frange. Senior number 6, Kylie Anderson. Senior number 7, Kyra Christensen. Senior number 8, Avery Hansen. Sophomore number 9, Liliana Reed. Sophomore number 11, Madison Cochina. And freshman number 12, Abigail Winslow. The coach for the Crater Comets is Megan Dunn. Assistant coaches Kevin Anderson and Aaron Stidham. And now the roster for the home team, the South Medford Panthers. Junior number 1, Alexis Deschwenitz. Senior number 2, Alondro Picasso. Senior number 3, Amanda Drain. Junior number 4, Carly Groom. Senior number 5, Aubrey Miller. Junior number 6, Emily Flegel. Junior number 7, Jessica Houston. Sophomore number 8, Katie Clevenger. Sophomore number 9, Naomi Johnson. Sophomore number 10, Bailey Davis. Junior number 11, McKenna Johnson. Sophomore number 12, Tess Wente. Senior number 13, Evelyn Laupola. Junior number 14, Bryn Allen. Senior number 15, Kaya Jackson. And senior number 16, Danielle Pace. The home opener for the South Medford Panthers volleyball team, and they are coming off an exciting win over their crosstown rivals, the North Medford Black Tornado. South defeating North in straight sets. We had that game for you live here on TableRockSports.net last night. For the Crater Comets, they're coming off their first win of the year in their very first game of the season. A nail-biter, a 3-2 victory over the visiting Ashland Grizzlies. So two teams, 1-0, trying to stay undefeated in 2021. You're watching this game live for free in HD because of our incredible sponsors, including My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins at My Circle K. Whole lot of action for you on the Table Rock Sports Network. Head to tablerocksports.net to see it all happening all at once. Hidden Valley at Phoenix. Boys soccer is in the second half, still in a 0-0 score. Correction, actually. That game already gone final. We had girls soccer, Ashland at North Medford. And Ashland winning that one 3-0. Some other games happening right now on the Table Rock Sports Network. Roseburg is playing the South Medford girls soccer team, happening just a stone's throw away from this gymnasium. The Eagle Point Eagles are on the road to take on the Grants Pass Lady Cavers up in GP. Grants Pass with a 1-0 lead there. Now that rounds out the coverage. Happening on the Table Rock Sports Network. Again, you can head to tablerocksports.net and watch all of these games live for free in HD all at once. And then if you want to go full screen on the action, just hit that little square button in the bottom right-hand corner of the stream, and you will go full screen. We're going to step away for a quick break. We have a very special and important message from the Medford School District Superintendent, Dr. Brett Champion, on opening schools safely. We'll be right back after that special message with the pre-game ceremony and festivities to kick off the season, the home opener for the South Medford Panthers volleyball team. You're watching Panthers Volleyball on tablerocksports.net.
Brett Champion, Superintendent in the Medford School District. At our elementary schools, we are excited and ready to open our doors. In this video, we'll share key information about how our elementary schools are preparing for students and what families and students can do to ensure safety as we get back to in-person learning. While some practices have changed, one thing remains the same. We are committed to providing a high-quality education to our students while prioritizing the wellness of our students, staff, and community. It starts with screening at home. Please do not send your student to school if they have any of the following symptoms. As students arrive, by bus, by car, by foot, or by bike, they'll follow new protocols and safety guidelines. Students will wear masks on the bus and follow new safety practices. Families can register to ride the bus and learn more about transportation on our website. Student drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed. Please plan to arrive at school as close to your scheduled drop-off time as possible. As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door. A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness. We love parents and volunteers. Unfortunately, visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office. And remember, everyone on campus must wear a mask, even families during pickup and drop-off. Some school start times have been adjusted to accommodate transportation requirements. Check with your school to find out if your school has adjusted its start and dismissal times. Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged. When necessary, any instruction item that must be shared will be cleaned before and after use. Students will be grouped into cohorts, a stable group of students, and they will stay with those students throughout the day. We have increased the frequency of disinfecting high-contact surfaces throughout the day, and all spaces are disinfected daily. Additionally, our facilities team has worked to increase HVAC run times, maximize fresh air intakes, and has upgraded all units with MERV 13 filters. Thanks to the updates, our systems are bringing in more fresh air and running for longer time periods to maximize each space's air quality. Meals certainly continue at our schools. Students can receive breakfast and lunch every day or bring their food to school. Each school has a plan for eating. In some schools, students will eat on a rotating schedule in the cafeteria. In other schools, students will eat in the classroom. Students are encouraged to bring their own water bottles. Water fountains in common areas will be disinfected multiple times throughout the day. Students will continue to enjoy recess and outdoor playtime throughout the day. Students will stay in their cohort groups, and monitors will ensure only one group at a time on each structure. One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day. We encourage families to practice wearing masks at home so students become used to the practice. Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, and using hand sanitizer, which will be located throughout the buildings. In the Medford School District, we have a shared vision that all are learning, and learning is for all. And we are so excited and ready to open our school doors and bring that shared vision to life in person.
Thank you so much, Brett, and welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court inside South Medford High School. Thank you all for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you the home opener for the South Medford Panthers volleyball team. I'm Jonathan Kerman. Alongside me is John Ofori, rocking out to Come On Eileen by the Dexy's Midnight Runners, and just passing the time away until we get this match underway. Something you may have seen during the pregame, both teams are wearing their dark uniforms. South Medford in their darks with blue trim, and Crater in their darks with orange trim. So we're going to do our best to keep you guys up to date and aware on the team's positioning. Something that does help out that cause this year is that the teams do not switch sides. And that's part of the state mandates of reopening schools and reopening high school athletics safely. So for the entire duration of the game, you'll have the South Medford Panthers on the left side of the screen and the Crater Comets on the right. So excited to once again be bringing you high school athletics here on TableRockSports.net. It's been a long, tumultuous year, but things are finally starting to return to some semblance of normalcy, and part of that is high school athletics. You're watching this game live for free in HD because of our amazing local sponsors, including Bill's Glass. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice and industry leader in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. The buzzer sounds, and that means we are set to get underway. And there you see the Crater Comets taking the field. And over on the left side, there are the South Medford Panthers.
Is prohibited in the gym and on school district grounds. Please refrain from smoking until you are in your car and out of the parking lot. And now, please rise, gentlemen.
We're going to step away and let the playing of our national anthem ring out on Dennis Murphy Court.
Oh, say, can you see
Well, nothing gets my red, white, and blue blood boiling quite like hearing the Dixie Chicks sing our nation's anthem.
Sophomore number 9, Liliana Reed. A 6-foot sophomore, number 11, Madison Cosina. And the libero, a 6'4" senior, number 8, Avery Henson. The Comets are coached by Megan Dunn and assisted by Kevin Anderson and Aaron Stidham. And now the starters for your South Medford Panthers. A 5'11" junior, number 6, Emily Legal. A 6-foot senior, number 7, Jessica Houston. A 6-foot sophomore, number 8, Katie Clevenger. A 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Bailey Davis. A 5'10" senior, number 13, Evelyn Lapola. A 6'2" senior, number 15, Kaya Jackson. And the 5'4" senior, the libero, number 3, Amanda Drake.
Oh, there you have it. The rosters for both teams in this game's affair. The home opener for the South Medford Panthers volleyball team here on Dennis Murphy Court. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. Things always do get a little quiet in between play. Again, no fans allowed in the stands, all part of the state's ordinances to reopen schools and reopen high school athletics safely. So sorry you can't be here in the gym, but you're getting the next best thing, and that's watching it live for free in HD on TableRockSports.net. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you may be tuning in. And we are set to get underway. Once again, both teams in their dark uniforms. Should be a lot of fun for the broadcaster. The left side of your screen, the South Medford Panthers. The right side of your screen, the Crater Comets. And we are set to get underway. Our OSAA officials just taking stock of all of the players. And then we'll be ready to get underway. Crater will start with possession. Kate Stidham is back behind the line to get us started. The Crater Comets and the South Medford Panthers starts right now. First dig by Emily Flegel for South. And now here's Crater on the response. They just send it over. Amanda Drain, the first touch. Evan Laupola, the strong spike and a kill. So first point to South Medford. And now back to serve for the Panthers is Katie Clevenger. Clevenger's serve tips the net. Crater able to recover. Sent back over. Oh, and a beautiful dig by Drain. South going to save it and win the point. Fantastic dig by Drain. It was Kendra Biddle for Crater who sent that one over and made it tough. And that time, serve into the net, and the point to the Comets.
Back to serve for the Comets, Tessa Froge.
Tessa Froge will send it away now for Crater. But before that, a quick substitution. Abigail Winslow checking in for Liliana Reed. Legal the first touch, and there on the spike and the kill is Kaya Jackson for South Medford. And now it'll be Evelyn Laupola back to serve. Sent over, nope. Couldn't quite get over the net that time. Point to South, and they have a 4-1 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. That one too far past the back line. No, they'll say it was touched by South Medford. So mark it to the Crater Comets. The score 4-2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Back to serve for the Comets, Madison Cosino. Point for the Comets.
There on the kill for South, Emily Flegel once again. A couple of substitutions coming in for South. Aubrey Miller and Danielle Pace will check in.
Back to serve for the Panthers, Danielle Pace.
Pace will send it away. Sinking line drive, boy, a fantastic dig by Abigail Winslow of Crater. Keeps the point alive for the Comets. South's response, and that time Jessica Houston gets the best of the back line of Crater. Point to South Medford. Pace back once again to serve. Quick touch on the front line. Avery Hansen wins it for the Comets. 6-4 now the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Point for the Comets. Back to serve for Crater, Kyra Christensen.
Kyra Christensen back to serve for Crater now. 1 point game. Quick touch on the front line once again. Avery Hansen just eating on the front line for Crater. South gets it over. Here's an opportunity once again for Crater. And on a roll is Avery Hansen. She cannot be stopped. Crater with their first lead of the game. 7-6 now the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sent over by Laupola. Dug up by Kylie Anderson. And then Crater unable to get it over. Checking around the John L. Scott scoreboard around the league.
Now in for the Panthers, Alondra Picasso. Picasso back to serve.
Alondra Picasso is back. She sends it away. South Medford girls soccer leading 4-0 over Roseburg. And Grant's pass over Eagle Point 2-0. Getting back to this one, a nice rally going between these two teams. And that lands just past the back line. Point to South Medford. Front line of South is there. Crater able to respond. Another opportunity for the Panthers, and too far past the back line. Back and forth these two teams go. We're tied once again on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South, a quick set over. Quick touch by Crater. South is there. And the finesse works for South that time. Katie Clevenger.
Back into Panthers, Evelyn LaPola, back to serve.
Evelyn LaPola will check in for South Medford. Amanda Drain is back for the Panthers to serve. Sent over by Clevenger. Now here's Crater with an opportunity. Dig on the back line by Drain. Side out to the Comets. Point in possession back to Crater. Another point to Crater. And they retake the lead. Kaya Jackson, boy, sends one right into the chest piece of Kylie Anderson. She wears it, and the play continues. LaPola sends it over. Opportunity for Crater. South is there. Houston sends it over. Correction, that was Clevenger, and that ends up being the winning point.
In for the Panthers,
Kaya Jackson and Bailey Davis checking in for South Medford.
Davis back to serve.
On the ace, Bailey Davis retakes the lead for South Medford. Back-to-back aces for Davis. On the front lines, Katie Clevenger there for South Medford. 4 straight points rattled off by the Panthers. Again, both teams wearing their dark jerseys. You got South on the left and Crater on the right. Alondra Picasso the first touch, and winning it once again for South is Katie Clevenger. And now South on a roll. And Coach Dunn of Crater's going to call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. 15-10 South on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching South Medford Panthers volleyball on TableRockSports.net. And on the timeout, a kill for Tessa Froge. Froge there stops a 6-0 run by the South Medford Panthers. And now Crater with the serve. Alondra Picasso first to touch it. And there on the front lines for Crater, Madison Cochina on the kill. Crater unable to recover, and the point to South Medford.
Back in for the Panthers, Emily Flegel, serving Katie Clevenger.
Katie Clevenger back to serve for the Panthers. And that one too far past the back line.
Back in for the Comets, Abigail Winslow. Back to serve for the Comets, Tessa Froge.
Tessa Froge is back. First touch by Drain of South. And on the soft toss, Crater able to recover. Here's the power for South. Again, Crater can respond. Froge sends it over. First touch sent up into the air by Clevenger, and then sent over by Kaya Jackson. Good rally between these two teams. Jackson's there on the finesse, and then nobody on the other end. That serve into the net will give possession back to South Medford. Evelyn Laupola, score 17-14, South on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Strong serve, or strong strike, by Madison Cochina of Crater. And neither team giving up here. Avery Hansen once again. She's been a big factor for the Comets here in this first set. And then that time, Kyra Christensen with the kill. It ties things up for Crater. And on the errant serve, South will retake possession and the lead.
Back in for the Panthers, Danielle Pace and Aubrey Millar. Pace back to serve.
Danielle Pace is back to serve for the Panthers. And whistle blows. A net violation called on South Medford. All tied at 18 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sent away by Aubrey Millar, controlled by Crater. Winning at the front lines, Abigail Winslow. Timeout called by South Medford. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back on Table Rock Sports.
Medford School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will
Wear my mask at all times.
And broccoli. I will.
Maintain physical distancing.
Stay arms length apart.
I will.
Wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will.
Stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. A tight one here in set number 1. The South Medford Panthers in their home opener hosting the Crater Comets. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater with a 19-18 advantage, and another unforced error has pushed Crater into the 20s.
Now in for the Panthers, Alexis DeSchweinitz.
Alexis DeSchweinitz in for South. Evan LaPola the strong strike, but Crater is there to recover. Coming in for the kill. And a terrific dig on the back line by Anderson, with the point awarded to South Medford. Alondra Picasso will check in for South now. Liliana Reed is back to serve for South Medford. For Crater. The PA announcer got me that time. For the black and gold. She sends it away, and it is just past the back line. Two teams trading points. Coming in for an exciting finish. Amanda Drain sends it away for South. Sent up and over by Frodge. Picasso is there, the first touch. And a vicious strike and a kill. Katie Clevenger for South, and we are tied at 21. Drain again. And this time, Tessa Frodge for Crater. Madison Cochina will check in for the Comets.
Hanson back to serve.
Valpola sends it over for South. Here's Clevenger. And the finesse works that time. Kaya Jackson and Bailey Davis checking in for the Panthers. It'll be Bailey Davis back to serve. All tied at 22 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And that'll bring point and possession back to the Crater Comets. Kate Stidham will serve it away. And a picture-perfect set by the Panthers. Evan LaPola finishes it off. All tied at 23. Buckle up. We're coming in for a landing. Katie Clevenger will serve it away. There for the kill, Emily Flegel. And now set point for South Medford. Clevenger once again. Into the net, and we will play extras.
Winslow back in for the Comets. Frodge back to serve.
And picture perfect serve by Frodge. And now set point for the Comets. Oh, and the save by Clevenger. Play continues there at the net. Opportunity for South. Laupola wins it for the Panthers. Tied at 25 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Evelyn Laupola will send it away. And too far past the back line. Point to South. Now set point for the Panthers. Crater just trying to get it back over. They do. Laupola the first touch. And on the kill, Kaya Jackson wins it for the home team. That will bring us to set number 2. South wins set 1, 27-25. Don't go anywhere. The second set of this exciting match will be coming up right after this commercial break. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
A coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Kaya! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. There's the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford takes set number 1 over the visiting Crater Comets 27-25. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our amazing local sponsors, including the Medical Eye Center of Medford. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. Both teams wearing their dark uniforms. South Medford playing on the left, Crater playing on the right. Bailey Davis back to serve for the South Medford Panthers. Music is done. We are underway. Terrific net play by the Panthers. Kaya Jackson and Evelyn Laupola. wins the first point of set number 2 for the Panthers. Crater on the response, not there. First 2 points to South. Broad sends it over. Drain the first touch for South. Laupola had it returned to sender. Kaya Jackson there to get it back. Now here's Crater on the response and winning it for the Comets, Madison Cochina. Quick play on the front line. And Cochina again bests the Panthers. Point to the Comets. Kate Stidham will send it away for Crater. Frage again. Sent up high into the air by Clevenger. Jackson able to save it. Frage again. Saved by Drain. Set by Davis. And too far past the back line. Crater wins the point and takes the lead. All tied at 3 now. Katie Clevenger will send it away for South. Abigail Winslow is back in. Tessa Froge is back.
Laupola back to serve for the Panthers.
Point to South Medford. They retake the lead, 5-4 now. Evelyn Laupola is back to serve. On the kill for the Comets, Madison Cochina ties the game once again. The quick touch by Jessica Houston. Point, possession, and lead back to South Medford. Aubrey Millar will check in. Also checking in, Alexis Deschwinitz. Deschwinitz will send it away. Her team leading 6-5 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And miscommunication leads to the point for the Comets. Coming in, Emily Flegel. Another kill for South Medford. And they take the lead 7-6. Well, even on an awkward return, Clevenger's still able to put pace in that ball. There's a terrific dig by Clevenger again, but too far past the back line. Point, possession, and lead to the Crater Comets. Ball hung on the net. Play continues. Oh, and the quick set by Kate Stidham caught the Panthers off guard. Too far past the back line. Point and possession back to South Medford. And we are all tied at 9. And now South Medford retakes the lead. And terrific front line play by Kaya Jackson and Katie Clevenger. Drain to serve. Oh, could not quite get over the net. Madison Cosinas back in for Crater. Kylie Anderson serves it. And the ace ties us up at 11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Oh, and a strong kill by Evelyn Laupola. South Medford retakes the lead.
Jackson and Davis back into the Panthers. Davis back to serve.
Strong spike controlled by Kylie Anderson of Crater, and then nobody there for South on the other end. Another point for Crater. And they lead now 13-12. Sent away by Stidham. And point to Crater. On the kill, Evelyn Laupola with a little something extra. Back to serve is Katie Clevenger.
Clevenger back to serve. Side out Comets. Winslow back in for the Comets. Croge back to serve.
Tessa Froge will send it away. Clevenger and Drain able to save it for South Medford. Quick touch. Well-earned point for the Panthers.
Back to serve. Houston back in for the Panthers.
An athletic move by Crater's Kyra Christensen. Madison Cosina back to serve. Avery Hansen checks back in for Crater.
Anderson back in for the Comets. DeSchweinitz and Millar back in for the Panthers.
Alexis DeSchweinitz and Aubrey Millar checks back in for South. It'll be DeSchweinitz, the junior, back to serve. DeSchweinitz just too far on the back line.
Christensen to serve.
Now and there on the kill for Crater, Abigail Winslow. Timeout called by South Medford. They trail by 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back after this.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching South Medford Panthers volleyball on TableRockSports.net. There's the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A premature serve. Had to wait for the grape song to finish playing out here inside the gym. We'll never know if that duck did get his grapes. My sources are telling me that, yes, in fact, he did. So we have that answer, that mystery solved for you. And side out, and the first point back from the timeout. South Medford takes it. Down by 2. We're getting into the later stages of set number 2. Oh, the quick set over by Kate Stidham. And a terrific diving dig by Emily Flegel turns into a point for the Panthers. Flegel will send it away. Up in the air by Stidham. Oh, and strong net play. Aubrey Millar, Jessica Houston for South, and they are all tied up at 18 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Whatever head coach Robin Akpen said to her squad definitely did the trick. Anderson sends it over for Crater. The set, quick touch. Now an opportunity for the Comets. Quick set over, no, it's wide, and South retakes the lead. Now we are all tied up at 19.
Back in for Crater. Reed to serve.
The front line of South, Kate Stidham, she is pumped. And the Comets the first to 20 here in set number 2. Good dig on the back line by Anderson, and then the finesse for Crater's Tessa Frage. Liliana Reed. And the point, possession to South. Amanda Drain back to serve. There's Frage. South able to control it. Comes up to Clevenger. Dug out by Christensen. Over it comes to Frage once again. Flagel is there. Clevenger wins it for the Panthers, and we're tied at 21. Frage gets it over, past the back line. Point to South Medford. They retake the lead here late in set number 2. Drain serves it up, and we are tied once again. And now Crater with the lead late. We're tied at 23. Buckle up, we're coming in for a landing. Bailey Davis will send it away for South Medford. Frage wins it for Crater. Set point for the Comets. And somehow South able to keep this point alive. Clevenger wins it, and we're going to extras. Boy, that was a terrific play by South that time. Fantastic point. Gives the Panthers new life. Clevenger will send it away. Crater able to get it over. Laupola wins it for the Panthers, and now set point for South. Timeout called by the Comets. We're going to take one as well. Another tight finish here at Dennis Murphy Court. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
A coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that
welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. Set point for the South Medford Panthers here in set number 2. Katie Clevenger will serve it away. It's up in the air. Crater. Oh, gets it in. Point awarded to the Comets. Boy, Panthers trying to take the easy way out that time, and the ball lands in play. We're all tied at 25. Farage is back to serve. And Crater now with set point. Farage sends it up. South gets it back over. And the front line from Crater. Battling with South. Oh, what a terrific dig. Laupola sends it over too far. And it's Crater who comes away victorious. We're tied 1-1 as we head to set number 3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more volleyball action here on TableRockSports.net. You're watching Panther Volleyball. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
That we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. And the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching Panther Volleyball live on TableRockSports.net. 2 tight sets us up for a best of 3 between the South Medford Panthers and the visiting Crater Comets. You see the scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Identical scores with each team winning a set. Thank you all so much for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. My name is Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is John O'Forey. We are John and John, bringing you all the action here on Dennis Murphy Court. But it's not just John and John. It's also our executive producer, Joe Brett, who makes all of this possible. And we would not be able to do what we do without the support of our amazing local sponsors, including the Medford School District and food service provider Sodexo are partnering to provide free student meals at school, at home. Even preschoolers are eligible. Visit medford.k-12.or.us/meals to learn more. Again, that's medford.k-12.or.us/meals to learn more. That is not Morse code. That is not Braille. That is a URL. A sinking serve for the Crater Comets. Kate Stidham gets her team on the board to start set number 3. Clevenger sends it away for South on the return. Frage, and it's dug out by Drain, and then on the kill. No, point awarded to Crater. So a 2-0 score to start set number 3 in favor of the Comets. Aubrey Millar too far past the back line. And now South gets on the board here in set number 3. It'll be Aubrey Millar back to serve for the Panthers. Oh. And we will reset play. There was an errant buzzer that sounded. It wasn't me, I swear. We will get our sideline reporter to investigate the cause of that mysterious errant buzzer and get back to you. Everyone's looking around like it wasn't me. I didn't do this. Well, it wasn't me. I didn't do this. Now, I believe the buzzer sounded because there was a substitution error, or not sure, but whatever it is, the Comets are happy about it. They win the point. Abigail Winslow back in for Crater. And another point for the Comets. Fraud sends it away. Point and possession to South Medford. Millar serves it away for South. And getting the best of the front line of South is Crater's Abigail Winslow. Alondra Picasso checks in for South. Cosina sends it away for Crater. And Evelyn Laupola delivers the final blow for the Panthers.
Laupola back to serve. Houston back in for the Panthers.
Jessica Houston checks back in for South Medford. Oh, and a terrific dig by Kylie Anderson of the Comets. But finishing it off for South Medford is Katie Clevenger. And an excellent point by both teams, so only one can win it. And that time it was South Medford. Barrage sends it over. Eagles touch. Couldn't quite place it. Low line drive dug out. And Net violation called against the Comets. Point to South Medford. Alexis de Schweinitz, the 5'4" junior, will send it away for South Medford. And the finesse by Avery Hansen gives point and possession back to Crater. Liliana Reed will check back in for Crater. Reed sends it away. And tracked down by South. Oh, and the Panthers somehow come away with the point. They were in dire straits, but they come away with it. Emily Flegel. As Amara Stromberg checks in for Crater. Flegel sends it away. Frage, the spike, dug out by Drain. Millar, the soft touch, a nice dig. Point awarded to Crater. Oh, and a terrific spike by Kaya Jackson for South Medford. It'll be Amanda Drain back to serve for South. Frage, the quick touch. A lot of bodies at the net. Point awarded to South Medford. Drain sends it away. Frage gets it over. Flegel. And somehow sent over. Nice job by Kate Stidham for Crater, and it turns into a point for the Comets. Strong spike and a kill for the front line of South Medford.
Davis back to serve. Clevenger back in the Panthers.
Quick touch somehow. South able to recover and win the point. Excellent teamwork displayed by South Medford on that point. And we're all tied at 10 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Davis once again. Dug out by Stromberg. Sent over by Christensen. The set, Millar wins it once again. Oh, on the front line of South Medford, Evelyn Laupola and Aubrey Millar taking over here midway through set number 3. Still, Bailey Davis back to serve. Set up for Clevenger, and now 5 straight points won by the Panthers. (13-10) the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Flying in is Frage, but the front line of South Medford, Evelyn Laupola and Aubrey Millar win the point, and a timeout called by Crater. We'll be right back after this on TableRockSports.net.
Medford School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will
wear my mask at all times.
And properly. I will
maintain physical distancing,
stay arms length apart.
I will
wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will
stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching South Medford Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. There you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South with a 14-10 lead over the visiting Crater Comets here in set number 3, and make it now 15-10. That is 6 points in a row. Make it 7 points in a row, won by the South Medford Panthers. Still Bailey Davis back to serve. Davis gets it away. Another point won by the Panthers. They're going on a run here. Davis again. Low line drive, and South continuing to pour it on. Can anyone stop Bailey Davis? Substitutions for the Comets. Liliana Reed will check in for Amara Stromberg. Crater able to return it. Drain sends it up. Laupola finishes it off. South will not be denied. Clips the net, and everything is going the Panthers' way here in set number 3. And that time, I think the only person that could stop Bailey Davis was herself. Point possession back to Crater, facing a 9-point deficit. Tessa Frage is back to serve. Dug out by Drain. Set by Davis, and immediately Evelyn Laupola gives it right back to South Medford. Emily Flegel will check in, replacing Carly Groom. And it'll be Aubrey Millar back to serve for South. Before we do that, Tessa Frage has a couple of comments or questions for the line judge. And now we're set to get back underway. 21-11, South on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Millar sends it over. First touch by Anderson. Sent over by Christensen. Here's South on the response. Flegel. Nice block by Anderson. On the response. That shot by Crater dug out. Laupola. Couldn't get it that time. Set by Clevenger. All high into the air. Anderson gets to it and sent back over by Frudge. Boy, a great set. Great point here but for both of these teams. Frudge lunging for it. She gets it. Lands on south side. And then to finish it off is Katie Clevenger. Hard earned, well earned, hard fought point by South Medford. Leading now 22-11. Millar to serve. Winslow sends it over too far. And Crater will call a timeout. 23-11. South on top here in set number 3. We'll be right back on Table Rock Sports.
At Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford, we've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, counting down the final few points of set number 3. South with a 23-11 lead over the Crater Comets, all tied in set score 1-1. Aubrey Millar back to serve for the Panthers. Oh, and a terrific dig by Amanda Drain. South unable to respond, and great frontline play by the Crater Comets. Kyra Anderson and Abigail Winslow there. Madison Cosina will serve it up for the Comets. Alondra Picasso will check in for South Medford, replacing Aubrey Millar. Flegel, the soft touch, and it does the trick. Set point for South Medford. Flegel sends it up for South. She'll get it right back. And a nice block by Stidham for Crater. Sent over with good pace by Winslow, but South controls it. Nice first touch by Kira Christensen. Laupola comes in for the set. And a misplayed possession by South that time. Point possession to Crater. Still set point for South Medford. Kira Christensen back to serve. Picasso unable to get there. Here's Stiegel on the front line of Crater, wins it again. Christensen and Hansen. And now Crater making a run of their own. Another point for the Comets. Kira Christensen rolling now. Quick set over. Picasso sends it up. Stiegel back to Picasso. Dug out by Drain. Here's Flegel. Too far. 24-18 now the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Oh, terrific heart and character displayed by the Crater Comets, refusing to roll over and die despite being down big late here in set number 3. Oh, and somehow sent back over by Bailey Davis of South Medford. Davis the set. The soft touch, a terrific dig by Frage. And play continues. Davis the set over. Now a chance for Crater. And wide past the near sideline, and that will do it. South Medford takes set number 3 by a score of 25-18. So set scores, South leading 2-1. Remember, first team to 3 sets comes away with the victory. Don't go anywhere. Feed a pop over to Funky Town. That's quite all right, but come right back to your device. You're watching Panthers Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
The workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back from Funky Town. We're live here at Dennis Miller Court inside South Medford's Gymnasium. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Fourth set coming up for you. You see the set scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A couple of really tight sets in the first 2. And then in set number 3, South Medford rattled off 14 straight points. Crater did come back with 6 straight of their own, but eventually South came away with that third set victory. And that sets us up a 2-1 set advantage for the South Medford Panthers. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our incredible local sponsors, including Lithia Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. They've got all the different kinds of vehicles you need at lithiasuperstore.com to get you wherever you need to go, whether that be to or from Funky Town. Bailey Davis is back to serve. Davis was the server for South Medford when they went on that long run late in set number 3. She starts it out for the Panthers here in set 4. And South picking up right where they left off. Aubrey Millar strikes first for South Medford. And another point won by South, this time Katie Clevenger on the kill. Frodge's strike was blocked. The front line of Evelyn Laupola and Katie Clevenger proves too much. 3-0 here in set number 4 for the South Medford Panthers. Oh, it scrapes the net on both sides. It was Kate Stidham for Crater that had the quick reflexes to keep the point alive. An opportunity for South. Clevenger gets it into the heart of the Crater defense. Comets able to recover. Set up and over, and beautifully done by the Crater Comets. A well-earned point there.
Stidham back to serve for Crater.
And another point to the Comets. Laupola sends it over for South. Flegel to save. Clevenger, the kill. Crater in an awkward position, but they're able to save it. And the Comets come away with the points.
Winslow back in for Crater. Froge back to serve.
Tessa Froge is back to serve. And right there on the far sideline, Emily Flegel, the kill for South Medford.
Laupola back to serve.
Here's Evelyn Laupola. Another point for the Panthers. Laupola with the ace. Another ace for Laupola, back-to-back aces. First touch by Stidham. Sent over by Winslow. Flegel. And a nice dig by Frodge there. Winslow sends it over. Dig by Laupola. A beautiful save by Clevenger, and play continues. And point 1 to South. Fantastic play. We're seeing both teams just giving it their all, laying it all on the hardwood. Laupola again. And another point for the Panthers. Laupola to send it away. A strong dive by Bailey Davis keeps the point going for South. And then that time, Madison Cosina puts it away for the Crater Comets.
Hansen in for the Comets. Cosina back to serve.
Boy, a vicious strike by South. Somehow Crater saves it. Oh, and then at the end, it's Katie Clevenger to put it away for the Panthers.
Anderson back in for the Comets.
Alexis DeSchweinitz and Kaya Jackson in for South Medford. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins at My Circle K. Here's DeSchweinitz. Quick play back and forth at the net. An opportunity for South. Flegel wins it for the Panthers. Timeout called by Crater. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
Selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility, and the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. 12-4 the score here in set number 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Alexis DeSchweinitz back to serve for the South Medford Panthers. And an ace for DeSchweinitz. You're watching the South Medford Panthers volleyball here on TableRockSports.net. Been an exciting match. If you're just joining us, you can see the game scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard as Kira Christensen wins that point for the Crater Comets. Two extremely tight sets in set 1 and 2. And in set 3, South went on this incredible run, and there's another point won by the Panthers, this time Jessica Houston for South. Panthers went on this incredible run in set number 3. And now find themselves up by 9 here in set number 4. Carly Groom. And point to the Crater Comets. Liliana Reed checking in for Abigail Winslow. Raj too far past the back line. Point to South Medford. Evelyn Laupola checks back in. Amanda Drain is back to serve. Deep serve controlled by Crater. Frage gets it over. Kia Jackson, the soft touch. Frage sends it back. Jackson the set. Laupola too far. Side out to Crater. And back to serve is Kylie Anderson. And another point for Crater. Point one right back by South. A couple of substitutions coming in for the Panthers. Bailey Davis and Katie Clevenger in. Bailey Davis is back to serve. Davis was the server back in that third set when South went on that long run. And the strike by Frage wins it for the Comets. And a point back to South Medford, taking a commanding lead here in set number 4. Kylie Anderson checks, that is Emily Flegel checks back in for South Medford. Aubrey Millar, the serve. Sent over and right on the line. Perfectly placed by Kira Christensen.
Winslow back in for the Comets. Alondra Picasso back in for the Comets. And McKenna Johnson now in for the Panthers.
McKenna Johnson checks in for South Medford. Tessa Frage back to serve for Crater. An ace by Frage. Score now 18-11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Too far past the back line. South retakes the point and possession. Evelyn Laupola is back now to serve.
Danielle Pace in for the Panthers.
Danielle Pace checks back in for South. And now South into the 20s. Picasso sends it over and wins it for South. Crater gets it over. South the set. Picasso. Nice job by Crater to defend. Sent back over by Winslow. Another opportunity for South. Houston return to sender. Madison Cosina on the block for Crater.
Avery Hansen back in for the Comets. Madison Cosina back to serve.
Picasso, the beautiful finesse. 22-12 now the score. Alexis DeSchweinitz and Kaya Jackson back to serve. And A point to South Medford, closing in on a match victory, leading 23-12. And that now brings us to match point for the Panthers. DeSchweinitz back to serve. Oh, and a beautiful dig by Jackson to keep the point alive for the Panthers. Crater able to recover. Winslow saves it for the Comets. The finesse does it. No, it was saved. Oh, fantastic digs on both sides. And just past the back line, the Comets live to fight another day. Whoa. What a heck of a point by both squads. Oh, and a diving dig by DeSchweinitz. The finesse by Crater. South responds. Another opportunity for the Comets. Winslow, return to sender, sent up by Frauge. The finesse this time works for Crater. Christensen wins the point. And another point to the Comets. Picasso, the soft tap, returned by Avery Hansen. South able to recover. Kaya Jackson gets it over. Another opportunity for Crater. Winslow too far, and that will do it. The South Medford Panthers defeat the Crater Comets 3-1. What a fantastic game. Amazing effort and heart displayed by both teams, but it's the South Medford Panthers who come away on top. There you see the scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Once again, I'd like to thank our amazing local sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore. Check out Lithia Superstore Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, or head to lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. For John O'Forey, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from Dennis Murphy Court inside South Medford High School. You've been watching Panthers Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. We'll catch you next time. Once more, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford defeats the Crater Comets 3-1. We'll catch you next time.